Peter Moskos is a sociologist. He now teaches sociology at a well-known university. Before he began teaching sociology, he worked as a policeman in one of the worst districts in the city of Baltimore. He wrote the book Cop in the Hood, the picture of which you see in the PowerPoint, and also a book in defense of flogging. Peter Moskos found as he worked as a policeman in the ghetto that he never arrested anyone, adult, middle aged, teenage, or child, who had not already been arrested before. He found that being arrested and even jailed was no bad feature, no matter for disgrace. Everybody had been arrested. He found out that being arrested was no deterrent to bad behavior. He even found that the values in the ghetto were quite different from what he had been used to. Upon catching a young person who was selling stolen goods, he asked the child, "Do you not understand these are stolen goods? Why are you selling them?" And the child answered, "What else would I have done with them?" Because Moskos decided that perhaps to deter crime, we had to do something that was more seen as punishment than being arrested or even jailed. And he found out that the thing that people in the ghetto really feared was public whipping. To be flogged in public would have been a very serious matter to be avoided at any cost. He wrote the book In Defense of Flogging, in which he suggested that maybe this was a better way to control the people than arresting and putting in jail as had been done. I have seen some evidence of this. In Singapore, they have a custom of punishment of crime which is called caning, Canning. It involves taking a piece of bamboo that's 1 inch in diameter and having a martial arts expert whip a person with it as hard as he can, and as many licks as the court subjects the person to or suggests it should be done. There is a doctor present during this punishment. It's not to help the person being punished, it's to wake them up so they can feel the subsequent blows if that is necessary. Uh, Moskos thinks that public flogging might be a better way to do social control. You may remember that an American teenager living in Singapore some years ago was convicted and sentenced for spray painting cars. Bill Clinton, president at the time, called the president of Singapore suggesting that the teenager might be excused from this punishment, and the answer of the president of Singapore was he did the crime in Singapore. He was arrested and sentenced in Singapore. He will be punished in Singapore, and he was. What do you think about public flogging? Is this cruel and indecent and inhuman punishment, or should we at least consider the fact? Another idea in social control.